I miss you guys tons. I know Mrs. Resnick and I really miss being in the classroom, but it is what it is, so we're here. Welcome to my home. Here's Caitlin and Jonathan. Alyssa is upstairs doing her homework, so she's not joining us today. But anyway, I hope you've all been checking Google Classroom and commenting and posting things in there. Today I'm going to read you a book called The Jelly Donut Difference, Sharing Kindness with the World. It was written by Maria Dismundi, who has a lot of great kids books out. And on the back, it gives a little summary. Remember, on the back of books, they have a blurb that tells us a little bit about what the book's going to be about. You can always check that out to get a preview. The sun was barely up on this chilly winter morning when Dexter ran down the stairs, following the mouth-watering smell of his mom's famous bacon and cheese bread pudding. "Not so fast," Dexter's twin sister Leah yelled. She yanked his shirt, getting ahead of him in time to nab the first plate of their Saturday breakfast. You guys never fight like that, do you? "3 weeks in a row, Dex," Leah grinned as she took the first bite of bacon cheesy deliciousness. "Why is it such a big deal to have the first bite of pudding?" Dex demanded. Mama and Papa were busy cooking for family and friends who would be coming to dinner that night. "Leah, it's my turn to mix the stuffing," Dexter said as he pulled the spoon right out of her hands. Are they being very kind? Should they be nicer to each other? Yes. It was then Papa realized they had run out of eggs. "Well, since you were the first to eat breakfast, Leah, you should go get eggs from Miss Marvis," Dex told her. Instead, Papa sent both kids to get the eggs. Miss Marvis answered the door and invited the twins inside. Right away, Dexter noticed a difference between their house and hers. It seemed too quiet. There were no good smells or messy countertops, just a bowl of cereal on the kitchen table. Dex wondered, where is Miss Marvis's family? They never seem to come around. We have 5 people in our family, so it's not very quiet around here. How about your house? Is it quiet? Are you getting along with your brothers and sisters? I hope so. On the way home with the eggs, Dex turned to Leah. "Miss Marvis's house seems so lonely." "Our house is always full of people," Leah observed. "So let's ask Mama and Papa to invite her over to dinner tonight," Dex suggested. "Good idea," Leah agreed. I like when kids agree on things. Miss Marvis sat between Dex and Leah at the large dining table among other guests. She told stories of living in Poland with her children many years ago. She shared a Polish tradition of making and eating jelly donuts filled with sweet and savory fillings called punchkis. Dexter's eyes lit up. "Did you have any punchkis on Fat Tuesday? It was just a couple weeks ago. They're so yummy." Miss Marvis told them, "Traditionally, we made punchkis during the winter months to use up all the lard, sugar, and eggs and fruit in the house before fasting for Lent." Don't those look delicious? It's fun to bake with your family, isn't it? At the meal's end, Miss Marvis thanked them all. "What a special treat to be here with you tonight. I love remembering when my children were young and the traditions we shared this time of year," Miss Marvin said as she brushed away a tear. "Now they're grown and gone. Why, I haven't made those donuts in years." The next morning, the twins played in the snow. When they came in to warm up, Leah grabbed the last packet of hot cocoa mix right out of Dexter's hands. That wasn't very nice. Dex was about to yank back the cocoa mix when Papa interrupted. I have a recipe here for punchkis, those jelly donuts Miss Marvis mentioned. Do you want to make them with me? Soon, the kitchen was filled with gooey blueberry filling, melted butter, whipping cream, and other sticky ingredients. Leah, it's your turn to stir, Dex said, trying not to lick sugar off his fingers as he handed his sister the spatula. Oh, it's so nice when they're getting along. When they were done, the twins dropped off a bag on Miss Marvis's porch. She'll love them, I just know it, said Dex. He and Leah trudged back home through the snow. At dinner that night, the twins devoured jelly donuts for dessert. The next morning, Dexter looked out the window. Leah was building a snowman. He ran out to join her. Leah stepped in front of her snowman. Stop, Dex! Don't knock it down! Oh, no, I wasn't going to, Dex replied. I have an idea. Let's go build a snow family in Miss Marvis's yard. She'll love all the company. Is that a nice idea? Do you have neighbors where you could do something nice for them? Of course, you can't go to their houses right now, right? But could you draw them a message on their driveway or their sidewalk? Or draw a picture and leave it on their porch for them? That would be nice and kind if you have any neighbors around you that might be lonely. After school on Monday, the twins found a letter from Miss Marvis. Dex picked it up and read it out loud. Dear Dexter and Leah, the punchki you made for me were wonderful. Even better was the lovely dinner you invited me to, and the snow fort family you built for me. Your acts of kindness are really appreciated. You found a great way to spend your time, and it made my weekend extra special. Who would have thought jelly donuts could make such a difference? Warm wishes, Miss Marvis. The jelly donut difference? Is that from her letter? She realized she let them know that jelly donuts were so special to her? Before Leah could grab the letter from him, Dex handed it to her. I'm thankful we have each other and our family, he said. It felt good to work together. Leah grinned, and I'm thankful we learned how to make such wonderful jelly donuts. The twins giggled until their bellies hurt, thinking about the new treats and traditions they hoped to continue. The end. Did you notice how the brothers and sister, they work together to help the neighbor be happy? Doesn't it feel good to treat each other with kindness and be caring and make everybody feel happy? Everyone feels better then. I love reading books with sweet messages. What kind of books? We've been doing a lot of reading in our house. So Caitlin and I have been reading The Water Horse together. Have you guys finished it yet? The next after that, we're going to be reading Fenway and Hattie. And Caitlin, so what are some other books you've been reading? Descendants. I know a lot of you girls love Descendants. And she's reading a book about Liv and Maddie, just like the TV show. And Judy Moody. Caitlin likes to sneak and read after bedtime in her bed with a flashlight. How can I get mad at that, right? Jonathan, what have you been reading? He's been reading Star Wars. Oh, some more Star Wars. Lots of Star Wars. Legos and Skylanders. Lots of Avenger books, Star Wars, and superheroes, definitely. He even has his beginner's Bible. He has a bunch of other books, too. We do a lot of reading on Raz Kids, too, right? What have you guys been reading? I would love to see a picture. And Mrs. Resnick and I, we have both missed you guys so much. So please, maybe have your mom or dad take a photo of you reading a book and send it to us or post it on this Google Classroom page. Let us see how wonderful you're doing and how you're reading, and tell us about your book. We love hearing from you. We can't wait to see you again. Make sure that you're following some of those activities that keep yourselves busy. Be creative, have fun, run around, read, practice money, telling time, counting, all that fun stuff that we've been working so hard on all year. And books, show us your favorite page of the book. But share some stuff with us so that we can see your awesome faces, because we miss you and hope you guys are all doing good. Bye guys, see you soon.
Bye-bye.